Hello everyone and welcome to another speed building video on my channel. So this is again the newest part of my Versailles build. We're already at part 3. There will be another 2 parts uploaded to YouTube, I think, and then the whole build should be finished. So today I am focusing on furnishing the Queen's apartment, the Queen's state apartment, the Queen's private apartment, and also the swimming pool. I realize that Versailles doesn't have a swimming pool, but I had this bunch of space left on the ground floor and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I decided to add a swimming pool. It's still in the Baroque style. It's actually based on the Hall of Mirrors, so you can call it the Pool of Mirrors, I guess. Yeah, and I just had some fun with it actually, and yeah, that's basically what I did. So this chateau has a fully functional, gorgeous, huge pool on the ground floor. So we just finished up the Queen's bedroom. It's the state bedroom of the Queen. I didn't really have the right wallpaper, so I just used whatever I felt like came close and made it really female-like. Here I am recreating the dining room. It's like a sort of formal dining room where the courtiers could watch the king and queen eat. So that's why these stools I'm putting down right now are there, because the most important courtiers, they were allowed to have a stool whilst the king and queen were having their meals. So the king dined in public. He rose in public in his bedchamber. That's the whole thing with Versailles actually. It was more like some sort of theater in a way to keep the courtiers busy every day. So the green room on the left is the noble's room and this room is the Queen's guard room. I couldn't really recreate it as it currently is because my room sizes aren't accurate at all, but I just wanted to have I wanted to recreate the same feeling at least. So, and this is why I decided to go in a different direction on the ground floor, because honestly I still want this to be playable, and one doesn't need 15 bedrooms and 12 sitting rooms and a gazillion bathrooms. So that's why I decided to change it up a little bit, and I created a library downstairs, a swimming pool, and an art gallery. I guess an art gallery isn't the most functional in The Sims neither, but so anyway, the art gallery is very loosely inspired by let's see, what's it called at Versailles again? It's slipping my mind at the moment, but it is loosely inspired by Versailles anyway. Just the paintings are completely different. The Crusaders' rooms. Those were the ones that I was looking for. So it still breathes the same atmosphere, but it does look different. I have another formal dining room downstairs, a huge formal dining room, and yeah, many other things. Some inner apartments that are loosely based on the Dauphin and Dauphin's apartments. The Dauphin and Dauphine are the crown princess, crown prince of France. So here I am quickly building a small staircase. So when Louis XV moved to Versailles, he decided to get rid of the huge state staircase, the ambassador staircase, which is actually quite a loss in my opinion, because it was a beautiful staircase. And so Versailles doesn't really have a state staircase anymore like most chateaus have. In 85, 75, I'm so sorry, I don't have my dates, I don't really have the correct date in my mind, but in 1985 or 1975 they did finish up the Gabriel wing, and they built a new state staircase, a huge ceremonial staircase, which was obviously never used by the royalty. So here I'm going to furnish the inner apartments, the private apartments. They're very loosely based on the originals in Versailles. Again, basically because the layout of my chateau isn't exactly to scale. And also because the king's state apartment opens up to these private apartments as well. So here I'm building a really small library for whoever wants to use it, I guess, and a sitting area. I'm already out of ideas in a way, if you know what I mean. After building the same rooms over and over again, but I don't want them to be exact copies of each other. So you just, or at least I just end up doing the same thing over and over again, but I at least try to stay original every time I build a new room. Like, I don't have a piano room yet. I didn't have a chess room yet. This will just be a sitting room. And I also try to be original with the color scheme. So it would at least look fresh and inviting. My main concern was to at least have like, it breathes Versailles, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is completely accurate to the real Versailles. It is just loosely based on it. I think I did a good job on the exterior at least, and also the Hall of Mirrors will be as accurate as possible. Here I'm building a kitchen. There is no kitchen on this floor, I believe. Definitely not on the location where I'm building it. And it also wouldn't look like this at all, because they looked completely different back in the day. But yeah, it's still The Sims 4. I wanted it to be completely functional. So that means you need kitchens, you need bathrooms, you need a whole lot of other things. I don't have a television room. That's something you can add yourself if you wanted to. I do have 2 kitchens, one on the first floor, which is this one, and I also have one on the ground floor, but I didn't tape that one, I think. I also didn't tape the creation of the art galleries, but I will put them up in the screenshots, but not in this video. It will be in the next video. Excuse me, it will be in the next video. So after this room, I think I might still be... Yeah, I'm still gonna finish up the bathroom. And then we should go to the swimming pool, I believe. Oh, I still have a sitting room left apparently. I don't have a screenshot of that one, I believe. The size is sometimes really confusing, because I do think that the huge chandelier I wanted to put down here, or that I want to use, would function, and that Sims would be able to walk underneath it. But because everything is so tall, like the doors are very tall, the walls are very tall, the windows are very tall, my proportions are so completely lost. And I just don't know if it would function, the huge chandelier. So here I am. Here we're going to the swimming pool. The swimming pool of mirrors. I still wanted to have I still wanted the swimming pool to have an interesting shape, not just a rectangular shape. And the mirrors are corresponding with the windows opposite of the mirrors. I couldn't really decide on which mirrors to use, but in the end I went for the smallest ones. So it's not... I was going to say it's not completely accurate. Of course it's not accurate, because I invented this room. It's definitely not accurate. At first I wanted to open up the swimming pool area, like I did now, like it doesn't have any doors. And I will be fumbling around with some stuff later on, but I will close it off again in the end. So this is actually already a little pre-taste, I guess, for what the Hall of Mirrors will look like in the end. It will look a bit different, obviously. The walls will be taller, the mirrors will be taller, the chandeliers will be different, and it has a ceiling as well. So it definitely will look different from what I'm building right now. But it is the same idea, it's the same concept, and it looks similar at least, because it is inspired by it. So here some of the custom content was clipping through the walls, so I was trying to find a way to hide it. And I do end up hiding it in the end. I did like what I was doing here, but then again I thought it would be weird from going from a regular sitting room or entrance hall to have an open planned swimming pool. Would look a bit weird, so that's why I ended up with an enclosed wall and a doorway to the swimming pool. Here I'm trying to look for something because the columns aren't high enough, as you can see. So there was a gap between the column and the cornices. And I just didn't really know what to do. But I think I end up changing the columns, but in the end I change up everything completely anyway, so... Or, I don't know, I'm using these things to hide it up. Scaling them down. And that actually kind of worked. I just couldn't decide what to do. And then I end up not using it. So, a whole bunch of wasted time and wasted opportunity, I guess. I probably should have showed you the... I probably should have taped the creation of the art galleries instead of showing you guys this. I'm so sorry about it, but yeah, it's the way it is. Sometimes I end up recording because I decide to stop building for a day, and then I'm like, okay, I have this idea. I'm just gonna start, see what it looks like, and then I'll finish up the rest the next day. And what I end up doing is just building it completely, realizing that I do not have it taped at all. So yeah, that's what kind of happened. And I didn't really want to use the regular chandeliers that you use in the Hall of Mirrors. I wanted to use these slightly more modern Petit Trianon chandeliers, actually. And it worked. I do like it. For some reason the candles got deleted again, and I changed up the colors to orange. Although looking back, I don't know, maybe I'll change it again. But in the screenshots they will definitely be orange at least. But the green kind of works. So here I'm building a very simple entrance hall. It's huge. It was I had this huge space left. I didn't really know what to do with it, and it is slightly similar to the real Versailles, as in that's actually, if you enter via the first floor, you enter in this huge hallway that's not really decorated. So that's what I'm building right now. I will change the floor. I mean, I will be creating a whole pattern for the floor, but it will look completely different in the end anyway. Because I custom made this floor on the Cour de Marbre. Well, custom made is a bit wrong. I mean, I made it like this, like I'm doing right now. But in the end, the floor will be different. You will see it in the screenshots. It will be more accurate to the real Versailles. Well, I think we're almost at the end of the building video. I hope you really liked this video, and if you did, then do give it a thumbs up. You can always give me some feedback in the comments down below, and yeah, subscribe for more content in the future. I would say it would help out. It would help me out a lot if you would subscribe to my channel. There will be more similar videos in the future. I mean, part 4 will probably be up next week. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely weekend, a lovely day, if it's not the weekend anymore. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, then, like I said, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.